What is up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're going to be diving into this 4-color Relic Taunter deck, which I gotta say has been one of the most awesome things to have played and to have enjoyed in a long time. Mostly because I built it with the Twitch stream chat, and it was a beauty to build, I gotta say. So somebody came in there, I think it was Simply Jeff or Simply Jeep. I don't want to give credit away to the wrong person, but that's who will say said it. Anyways, they said, Chance, how do you feel about this card? Relic Amulet, 2 mana for this artifact that reads, whenever you cast an instant, sorcery, or wizard spell, put a charge counter on Relic Amulet. For 2 mana, you can tap it and remove all charge counters from Relic Amulet, and it deals that much damage to target creature. Now, I got to thinking about it, and I said, you know, it would probably be good in an adventure deck. You know, take the standard Omnath 4-color adventure deck that plays crazy amounts of instants and sorceries, and now you just have an extra little piece of removal that's getting built up every time you cast those adventures, right? And then somebody else said, well, Chance, what about Brash Taunter? And I was like, yeah, that's a great idea. So, this is the deck that we came up with. It's a Relic Taunter deck, and it is honestly, it's pretty beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty beautiful. It smacks. You get to have all the fun of Fiery Emancipation alongside some Stormwild action, and it actually hits. You know, like, you actually get to play your fires, you get to play your Genesis, you get to play your Brash Taunter, you get to do what you came here to do. It's not one of those combos that you're like, all day let me play 30 games and try to do it. No, thanks to the Relic Amulet, you no longer have to wait for Storm's Wrath to deal damage to Brash Taunter to start ticking your opponent down, you know? You don't have to wait to use your Volcanic Geyser on your Stormwild Capridor. You can just immediately use Relic Amulet. Speaking of which, Volcanic Geyser, another really awesome card in this deck, as it is an instant speed way of sinking all of your mana into a one final blow onto Brash Taunter, and then it goes back at the opponent. Anyways, Relic Amulet is just a nice little slide in to give you so much extra value for so little. Now, when you go play the deck, I don't recommend you play 4 copies. We played 4 copies as I really wanted to test it out. I think 3 copies would kind of be the sweet spot. But the nice thing with this card is it's not legendary. So if you get 2 of them down and you cast 1 copy of Primal Might, each one of them gets a charge counter, which means now you've gained 2 damage out of that Primal Might. Sure, you have to pay 4 mana in order to take out that 2 damage, but looking back at Omnath, what does Omnath give you every second land? 4 mana, right? So Relic Amulet, I think it's a pretty slept on card right now, and granted, you know, I think there's a more efficient deck or blah 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 to play it in. This is the fun way to play it, with the Brash Taunter dealing damage to this, and then with fire, you know, dealing damage to your opponent. So diving into the deck, we do have the Primal Might, because that helps with the Brash Taunter and Stormwild to build them, as also acting as removal and all that great stuff. Lotus Cobra is going to help with our mana fixing as well as mana rampage, as per the usual. Shadow Skull, again, if you have it, use it. If not, don't worry. Volcanic Geyser, it's uncommon, so everybody can get this. It's instant speed, so everybody can have fun with it, right? Stormwild Capridor, if you don't know this bird goat by now, you most certainly should. 3 mana for this 1/3. It has flying. If non-combat damage be dealt to it, prevent that damage, put a +1/+1 counter for each damage that would have been dealt. So, Storm's Wrath, you get 4 +1/+1 counters. If you use Volcanic to hit it for 7 damage, you get 7 +1/+1 counters, which is absurd, right? Roiling Regrowth is instant speed ramp for us, which is nice, and also a great reason why we need the Volcanic Geyser, because you never know when you're going to have that Omnath down in the Lotus Cobra, and then you're going to hit the ramp, and you're going to have Volcanic Geyser to soak up all of that mana, throw it at your Brash Taunter, or throw it at your opponent's face, and end the game. Storm's Wrath is great board wipe while also affecting your, Stormwild and your Brash Taunter. And then down here in the top end, we have Genesis to help us get down the Fiery, to help us get down the Brash Taunter, the Omnath, all that good stuff. And then, of course, we have Fiery to... Okay, so it triples the damage that a source we control would deal to a permanent player. So when we go to deal damage to Brash Taunter, it's going to deal triple that damage, right? So triple... 4 damage from Storm's Wrath, that's going to deal 12. And then, because that Brash Taunter is a permanent we control and is now a source we control, dealing damage to the opponent, to another permanent or player, it's going to triple that damage again. So if we Storm's Wrath a Brash Taunter while we have Fiery Emancipation, it's going to deal 36 damage to the opponent, while also board wiping all of their creatures, and our Brash Taunter is going to live, our Stormwild's going to live, and we're going to be laughing. Right, we're gonna be laughing up a storm. So, that was not a pun on Stormwild, by the way. Anyways, that's going to do it for this deck tech breakdown. It's real simple, it's real quick and to the point, and it's a really, really fun combo. If you have the cards, I highly recommend you go try it out, test it out, see how you like it. It might be your cup of tea, you know? You never really know. Anyways, I do, as always, encourage you to watch all the way through the matches, as that's how you really get the most entertainment, the most enjoyment, and the most value as far as, you know, knowledge about the deck goes. If you enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like down below. Leave a comment if you have any comments, questions, concerns about, you know, daily question or anything dealing with the video. Subscribe if you want to see more. Hit that bell icon so you can always get notifications. And, you know, enjoy yourself. Most importantly, enjoy yourself. When this video is done, go enjoy another one. Go enjoy another one and another one. Go eat some lunch, too. Don't forget to feed yourself. That's an important thing. Anyways, on to the matches. World Pale Fox, we faced you the other day. We did. But it might have been in ranked. I don't remember. We're gonna keep this hand. But yeah, it also like depends on where you are in the world, right? There's some places of the world where they're like, yeah, I don't really care. Like you could say I have a penis or a vagina all day. And there's other places that's like, no. Absolutely not. I'm pretty relaxed with it either which way, but I do understand people's desires to... I can't figure out this Kahira. I was gonna say to not talk about it, by the way, but like it's a cat deck. It's a Mardu cat deck. Okay. I was like, I'm so confused by this Rakdos Kahira. Alright, well, we can Primal Might. We could also... Well, can I get down Relic plus Primal? No, because that'll kill our Cobra. Do I just go for the Relic then and just let them play around a little bit? Yeah, we came here to clown ourselves, so let's be clowns, shall we? We'll be clowns together, you and me, Pale Fox. Not happy. Not happy. Here I am giving you another chance and you're just slapping me in the face. All I wanted to do was get down my Brash Taunter. I didn't even need the Fiery Emancipation. Alright then. All freaking right then, man. You wanna tango? We'll tango. I'm not gonna Storm's Wrath, not quite yet. But it's coming. You better be scared. Next turn we'll get down Brash Taunter, the cheeky Indestructible Brash Taunter. You know what's shitty about that Cub Warden? It has 5 health. Which means I'm going to need to get that Fiery Emancipation down before I'm able to deal with the heals. Now, getting the Brash Taunter down does allow me to block out the Cub Warden sufficiently, I'd say. Let's do it. Let us do it. We have 1, 2. Let's go ahead and get another red. Alright, Brash Taunter. Protecteth my face. Please don't get exiled, also, FYI. If you could not do that, that'd be great. We could also just use Primal Might on our turn to use Brash Taunter, take out Cub Warden, right? It's not a terribly bad idea. Now you're just being funny, game. Now you're just being funny. Ha ha. Ha ha. Huh? So they definitely want to play that Mired's Grasp back. I see you. I see you out there doing your stuff. Do I just want to go for the Storm's Wrath here? I think so. It'll get rid of the Lotus and the little 1/1, so let's just wipe them. I'll just wipe them. That'll be our Fiery come next turn if we want it. Now, if we can hit another land, we could get Fiery down plus use Primal Might, which isn't going to be the world's strongest Fiery Emancipation, but we'll see. We'll see if we want that. Fine by me. If they swing in, they deal as much damage as they heal to themselves, so yeah, I highly doubted that one was going to happen. Do we get the Fiery? Do we get to firing? I mean, half of me says yes, the other half says be realistic chance and use Rolling, but we didn't come here to not show up, show out, and show off, more importantly. So, yeah, Fiery. If I get the opportunity, if I'm being honest with you, if I draw a freaking land, we're going to play the other Fiery, and then we're going to Primal Might on the next turn. Now, we may not live long enough to see this glorious day, as the opponent is building one hell of a force, of a body. May have to do this sooner rather than later, not gonna lie to you, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah, you do that cheeky shit again. You do that cheeky, oh, well, I mean, 4 more damage to our Brash Taunter. I think that's actually lethal here, isn't it? If I just do this, and then 4 to Brash. Do y'all want to see? Do y'all want to do the math? I don't like doing math. Let's see. Let's see it. Oh, it did like 36 damage. Yeah, okay, that works. I guess that works. Pale Fox, thanks for coming out. Thanks for being another statistic. Cain and Abel. Alright, we'll go for the cheeky Lotus Cobra. For the cheeky Lotus Cobra. Cool beans. You go slow, I'll go slow. We'll both have a great game. We'll get to show each other our decks. You know how much I love seeing a big new deck. Nothing much like it. Okay, so I have a decision to make here, and I'm not happy about it. But I really need to remove that Hollowed Priest if I want to not get the shit beat out of me. Okay? Can we all come to agreement that that's what needs to happen? I know there's a Stormwild Capridor just chilling, waiting, with my name on it. But if I don't kill that bastard, we'll have a bigger problem. We will have a bigger problem. So, in the spirit of not having problems, let's blast this bitch. Please don't have 1 mana life gain. For the love of God, don't have 1 mana life gain. Oh. Okay. Well, everyone, please ignore Chance this morning. He's having a little bit of a lapse. We'll have normal gameplay back for you tomorrow. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You gotta be careful with what you say. I know any hint or word that the video might be ending and people were like, okay, bye, deuces, peace out. See you next time / never. I'm not going for the Fabled here because the Fabled later is better, actually. I do believe. I do declare. So if I go green, I can do this, and I can do that. Should I have went for the Fabled? Fabled makes 1. Nah. This is fine. Let's actually sacrifice this pathway. Because we do have that there. But if I want to get to that Genesis, we're going to need more blue, more green, and more red. So, in the spirit of that, I still want to grab 1 white. Let's grab 1 more blue. Puts us kind of close. Let's go white here for the Capridor. Another one just because. All right, so next turn, play the Fabled, add red, use Fabled, add green, add blue with the land that enters. That should be Genesis. Genesis. Ah! Don't you just hate when your opponent turns their Heliod online as well as their Hollowed Priest and they get down a Linden all in the same turn? So it's just the world's biggest slapperoo. I know I do. You too can have this great feeling of accomplishments for just the low, low price of free. Why are you aiming at my Stormwild, bruh? Could you be any slower? 11 damage. Yeah, alright, cool. Fuck it. I get to cast a Genesis. I don't even care. I do not even care one single bit. Blue, and then we're gonna grab, let's see, what do we got? Something over here, green. Looking a little green. Boom, bam, Genesis. Well, I will be. Why did we just play both Omnaths? So we could draw 2 cards. Why else? Why else? Now, we are in a bit of a pickle, being, I think we still lose. Okay, alrighty, you've proven your point. Slidak. Slidic? Not quite sure. Ooh. You don't keep this, right? No way. Alright. We're here to have fun. We're here to have fun. Hey, I do like the Fabled. I am a fan of the Fabled. Golgari. Golgari worries me slightly. Oh, beautiful. Yes, give me that Cobra on turn 2. It's all turning out Millhouse now. It's all turning out Millhouse. Turning up Millhouse? You know what? Something's happening and it's good. Leave my Lotus Cobra alone. Cultivate. Hey. Hey. I didn't realize Cultivate was a rare. What the hell? I thought Cultivate was an uncommon. Wow, that's a little brutal. Cultivate was a rare? Ooh. Ooh. Alright, well. Let's get down to Stormwild. And sure, we can crack in for the 2 free damage. Why not, Cobra? Go get you some. Earn your place on the battlefield. You know, I will say though, Cobra gives me this very I don't want to say hypocritical, but sort of juxtaposed feeling. You bitch. Of being a snake, a cobra, right? Which is very, very deadly. But at the same time, it has all these lotus around it. And if you notice, it actually has a lotus like on its stomach, on its chest. Isn't that just the cheekiest thing ever? Now, I'm going to be greedy because I'm a greedy man. And we're going to play down the Stormwild, the other one, before I Storm's Wrath. So we get double the goat action. 2 times the goat, 2 times the fun. No? Well, that's fine. That's fine, because that was going to happen either which way. So if I Storm's Wrath there, then they would have just cleared our really big goat. But now it's still Billy Goat City. We get to have all the goats we want. Well, not really. We get the one. And all the copies of Fiery Emancipation a boy could ever hope and dream of, really, you know? Just every single freaking one of them. Well, that's fine. Let's do it. Bye-bye. You silly little creature. We have 1, 2, 3. We actually have 3 red mana already down. So let's work on our blue, because this blue will give us 3 blue. So now if we hit I almost said an Emancipation. If we hit a Genesis Ultimatum, you know, 2 mana from now, we'll be able to cast it. It's called mana efficiency, ladies and gents. Mana efficiency. Yeah, yeah. You give me these fabled when I'm looking for something else. Although, is this lethal? Is this going to be lethal? Right? Because 3 times 5 is 15. You know, I don't think I need a fact check on that. So, yeah, I mean, that one was pretty nice. I'll take that victory.